Friedrich Nietzsche's magnum opus, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, is a seminal work in the field of philosophy and a profound exploration of a wide range of ideas. First published in 1883, this philosophical novel is structured in 4 parts, with a prologue and an epilogue. At its core, Nietzsche's work delves into the concepts of the Übermensch, Overman or Superman, the eternal recurrence, the will to power, and the re-evaluation of values. This review will explore the main ideas presented in Thus Spoke Zarathustra, providing a comprehensive understanding of Nietzsche's philosophical journey.
Before we dive in, if you find this content valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. It truly helps us grow. Now, let's get started.
The prologue, Zarathustra's Descent. The book opens with a prologue that introduces the reader to Zarathustra, the titular character and a fictionalized representation of the ancient Persian prophet Zoroaster. Zarathustra, having spent a decade in solitude, decides to descend from his mountainous retreat to share his wisdom with humanity. He proclaims the death of God and the emergence of the Übermensch, who is a being capable of creating their own values and living authentically. The prologue sets the stage for the exploration of these ideas throughout the book. Part 1, of the 3 Metamorphoses. In Part 1, Zarathustra begins his journey and encounters various individuals who represent different stages of human development. He describes the process of personal transformation through the allegory of the 3 metamorphoses of the spirit, the camel, the lion, and the child. The camel. The camel is a symbol of the obedient and burdened individual who carries the weight of societal values and traditions. Nietzsche emphasizes the need to transform oneself from a camel, who passively accepts the burdens imposed by society, into a lion. The lion. The lion represents the individual who rebels against the constraints of traditional morality and authority. The lion's roar is a defiant rejection of societal norms, leading to the destruction of old values. However, the lion alone is not enough. The child. The child is the final stage, representing a new beginning. The child is innocent and creates its values without relying on external authorities. This stage is the precursor to the Übermensch, who can shape their own values and live authentically. On the vision and the riddle. Part 2 of the book further explores the idea of the Übermensch and the re-evaluation of values. Zarathustra presents his vision of the eternal recurrence, a concept that everything in the universe will repeat infinitely. The eternal recurrence challenges individuals to live as though they would have to relive their lives exactly as they are, thus necessitating the creation of meaningful and authentic lives. Zarathustra encounters the tightrope walker, who falls and dies, and subsequently meets a group of people who seek happiness through means that ultimately prove to be unfulfilling. Nietzsche uses these encounters to illustrate the futility of seeking happiness in external sources and the importance of self-creation and embracing the eternal recurrence. Part 3. On Old and New Tablets. Part 3 of Thus Spoke Zarathustra delves into the theme of re-evaluation of values. Zarathustra delivers a series of discourses in this section, addressing topics such as the will to power, the idea of the herd mentality, and the concept of the last man. The will to power. Nietzsche introduces the concept of the will to power, emphasizing that the driving force behind human actions is the desire for power, whether it be physical, intellectual, or emotional. This will to power underscores the central role of self-assertion in human existence, the herd mentality. Zarathustra criticizes the herd mentality, which characterizes the majority of people as conformists who follow established norms and values without questioning them. This conformity prevents the individual from embracing their unique potential. The Last Man. The Last Man is a fictional character representing the ultimate outcome of the herd mentality. This individual seeks only comfort, security, and the avoidance of risk. The last man lacks aspiration, ambition, and creativity, leading to the stagnation of society. The Drunken Song. In Part 4, Zarathustra delivers his most celebrated speech, The Drunken Song, in which he extols the virtues of Dionysian ecstasy and the celebration of life's joys and sufferings. Zarathustra encourages individuals to embrace their inner passions and acknowledge the interconnectedness of suffering and joy. Nietzsche's philosophy is deeply rooted in the idea of embracing the full spectrum of human experiences, even the most challenging and painful ones. He He urges his readers to reject asceticism and the denial of earthly pleasures in favor of a more holistic and affirmative approach to life. The Epilogue of Redemption. The book concludes with an epilogue in which Zarathustra reflects on his journey and the people he has encountered. He experiences a moment of doubt and questions whether he has truly brought about the transformation he sought. However, he eventually finds solace in the thought that his teachings may bear fruit in the future. Key ideas and themes in Thus Spoke Zarathustra. Übermensch, Overman or Superman. Central to Nietzsche's philosophy, the concept of the Übermensch represents the ideal human being who can create their values, transcend societal norms, and live authentically. This figure is a response to the death of God and the need for a new moral framework. Eternal recurrence. The idea that all events in the universe will infinitely repeat challenges individuals to live in such a way that they would be willing to relive their lives exactly as they are. This concept underscores the importance of living authentically and meaningfully. Will to power. Nietzsche's notion of the will to power asserts that the fundamental driving force in human existence is the desire for power, self-assertion, and the realization of one's potential. It is a rejection of passive conformity. Re-evaluation of values. Zarathustra encourages individuals to critically re-evaluate and question societal values and norms. He critiques the herd mentality and the last man, who represents the ultimate form of conformity. Dionysian ecstasy. Nietzsche celebrates the importance of embracing life's joys and sufferings, acknowledging the interconnectedness of pleasure and pain. He rejects asceticism and the denial of earthly pleasures. Thus Spoke Zarathustra is a complex and multifaceted work that explores a wide range of philosophical ideas. Nietzsche challenges the reader to question traditional morality, embrace the concept of the Übermensch, confront the eternal recurrence, and seek authentic self-creation. This philosophical journey is presented through a series of allegories, speeches, and encounters that invite readers to engage deeply with the text. While Nietzsche's ideas have been the subject of considerable debate and interpretation, Thus Spoke Zarathustra remains a foundational text in existentialism and continues to inspire philosophical discussions on the nature of human existence, morality, and the pursuit of self-transformation. Nietzsche's call for a re-evaluation of values and the creation of an authentic life still resonates with those who seek to confront the challenges of modern existence and find meaning and purpose in a world that may appear indifferent or chaotic. Nietzsche's Thus Spoke Zarathustra challenges conventional wisdom and calls for a radical re-examination of our beliefs, values, and behaviors. It invites readers to embark on a philosophical and spiritual journey alongside Zarathustra, the enigmatic prophet who proclaims the advent of the Übermensch and the eternal recurrence. Throughout the book, Nietzsche weaves together allegory, aphorism, and philosophical discourse, creating a rich tapestry of ideas that encourage readers to think deeply about their own lives and the human condition. One of the most enduring aspects of Nietzsche's work is its open-ended nature. While Thus Spoke Zarathustra offers profound insights and provocative ideas, it does not present a set of prescriptive solutions or a comprehensive ethical system. Instead, it serves as a philosophical guidepost, challenging individuals to grapple with questions of existence, values, and authenticity in their own unique ways. As readers engage with Nietzsche's text, they may find themselves inspired to explore the following questions. What does it mean to live authentically? Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch encourages us to create our values and live in a way that is true to our unique identities. What steps can we take to live authentically and break free from societal conventions? How can we embrace the eternal recurrence? The idea that all events will repeat infinitely challenges us to reflect on our choices and actions. How can we approach life with the mindset that we would gladly relive it as it is? What is the role of the will to power in our lives? Nietzsche's emphasis on the will to power invites us to acknowledge our desires and ambitions. How can we harness our inner drives to achieve personal growth and self-fulfillment? How do we navigate the herd mentality? Zarathustra criticizes the conformity of the herd mentality and the last man. How can we resist the pull of conformity and establish our individuality in a world that often encourages sameness? What is the significance of embracing life's joys and sufferings? Nietzsche's celebration of Dionysian ecstasy reminds us of the importance of fully engaging with the spectrum of human experiences. How can we find meaning and fulfillment in both pleasure and pain? In conclusion, Thus Spoke Zarathustra by Friedrich Nietzsche is a philosophical masterpiece that continues to captivate and challenge readers. Nietzsche's exploration of the Übermensch, the eternal recurrence, the will to power, and the re-evaluation of values offers a profound opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. This work invites us to embark on our own philosophical odyssey, to confront the complexities of existence, and to seek our own path to a more authentic and meaningful life. Nietzsche's call to become who you are remains an enduring and thought-provoking challenge that resonates with individuals seeking to navigate the complexities of the human experience.